75, 75. Think, feel, and believe. 75, 75. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Think, feel, and believe. 75, 75. Think, feel, and believe. Yep. This is Select. You can find me. It's Select on me. Select on me. Share these videos. Please. Share these videos and like them. Share. And then, yeah, I like them. I like them with your thumb. Like them with your thumb. I like them with your thumb. Share them, and then like them with your thumb. And again, like I've said, sometimes I wonder if I should say this every time. Watch these videos in succession. Really, seriously, really, watch them in succession, okay? Start with 1, go to 2, go to 3, because, again, like I've said before, and I'll say it again, they build on each other, and there's probably going to be some videos where you're going to step in and you're going, what this guy talking about? What this guy talking about? But if you've been listening to the other videos in succession, let's get into the meat of this thing. Let's get into the meat of this thing. Okay, now I know that this statement is something that's obvious. Obvious. Everything begins in the mind, right? Okay. Everything begins in the mind. Well, that's obvious, okay? But I think it's important to say that because you got to understand where the root of it is, because it all starts in the, it all boils down to the bare basics, right? Everything starts in the mind, okay? Which is obviously, the thought, then can be verbalized into a statement, right? You can talk with your voice and sing. Use your voice to say it, right? The thought, the saying. Right there, right there, starts a process, of the feeling. And what did we talk about in the previous videos where we're saying that we're emotional human beings and we're run by our emotions. We make decisions by our emotions. Our lives are guided by our emotions, and that is a tragedy. Because so many lives are ruined by emotional feelings. You see some people out there that are celebrities or whatever, celebrities or sports people, whatever, and they'll pop off with some sort of whatever it is that comes out of their mouth about something, whether, whatever subject it is, whatever they pop off, and then they're having to come out and apologize. Where did that come from? That just come from a thought that generated in their head that they go ahead and decided to think it, and then they thought about it, and that they say it. No, it goes and it comes and it resonates with a feeling inside. That's where the power is. That's where the power is. That's where the power is within the feelings, right? Okay, so the feelings, and then those feelings, the generation, and then they're all having to come out and apologize and whatever. But we've seen lots and lots of that, and we've seen plenty of that. But when you understand that you're emotionally driven by so many things, so everything starts in the mind. Now here's, whatever you give attention to, right? Starts in the mind, thoughts, generates feelings. Whatever you're giving it attention to, is you're giving power to that. It's like giving away your power. Whatever you give attention to is where you're giving your power to. Where you're giving it away now. Give it away now. Giving your power away now. Give it away now. Give it away now. Giving your power away now. Giving you power away now, giving you power away now. Giving you power away now, giving you power away now. Oh, that's kind of fun. Whatever you give attention to, you're giving your power away to that. Right? You're giving your power away to that. But the key is in the understanding of this is if it starts in the mind, whatever you decide to give your attention to as far as that's concerned, which is usually going to be driven by an emotional response. Okay? You're giving your power to because you allow it. You know, everything in life is how you wish to think, feel, and believe about it. And how you wish to think, feel, and believe about it is how it will be for you. Why? Because we allow it. You allow it. You allow it to dominate over you. Really, if we want to go down to another area where God gave man free, God gave humanity free will. Okay. God gave humanity free will. The power to choose. You know, I mean, people's lives get caught up in going down certain paths and roads and stuff like that because they're giving their power away because they choose to. You're choosing to do that. And, you know, and I wish I could talk about a subject, but I know that people would just completely, be up in arms about all of it. Well, let's just say sometimes, let's just call them habits, right? Let's just call them habits. You're giving in to your habits because you choose to. Because you wouldn't have to do those things by taking the steps and choosing not to do those things, right? It's all a choice. It's all, change your thought life, change your life. 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 I mean, and that is like, booyah, big right there. Change your thought life and change your life. That is paramount. Change your thought life, change your life. It all starts in your mind, right? And then, unfortunately, we're always connected to our emotions, to everything for the most part. But you can choose to take control of those things too, and change your direction in those moments too. It ain't gonna happen like a magic wand and poof. It ain't gonna happen like a magic wand and poof. Because sometimes those things are put in our lives and we've created those habits and those thoughts and those feelings about things, and those have been resonating for years, and those have been put upon us in our lives too, and we've just created beliefs about those things. But everything can be changed by how you wish to think, feel, and believe about it. I mean, everything in life, everything. I don't care what it is. I mean, if you want to get like really extreme and technical about all of it, well then, okay, fine. You want to get extreme and technical about it, but everything in life, pretty much the majority, for the most part, if not everything, is all about how you think, feel, and believe about it. It all starts in the mind. It all starts in the mind with how you think about it, what your thoughts are about it, what they generate you to speak what you're speaking. What you're speaking, the thought is starting in the mind and you're speaking. And then through all of that, you're generating the feelings, right? And then you're acting out, or you're doing whatever it is that you're doing. You're like saying, I always have problems with money. I always have problems with money. I mean, there's just always problems with money all the time. There's always problems with money, and you're generating those feelings, and you're having those thoughts, and you're having those beliefs, and there's always just problems with money. And then what do people are attracting in their life? Problems with money. Attracting situations that cause them to have to spend more money. That's going to give them problems with money over here. I mean, it's everything is connected in a certain way, and there's a cause and effect. There's cause and effect for everything. Cause and effect, cause and effect for everything. So, it all starts in the mind. And then here's the critical point that I'm trying to say here. And that's that we allow ourselves to give power to whatever it is we choose to. Whether it's negative or positive, if you choose to give whatever, it starts in the mind. If you choose to give power to something that's very positive that can direct you in that way, your life is going to be run by it. Same happens for negative. Starts in the mind. Starts in the mind. Whatever you choose to give power to is happening because you're allowing it to happen. Everything's a choice. Yes, choice.